think Offset is actually mad that Cardi B moved on. The thing that I don't really get about him, and his tweets and his new song aimed at her is like he's trying to belittle her and degrade her as if she has like changed as a person since before she met him. Like, Cardi B was always wild, loud, talks about, being freaky and all the things that she did, and you were okay with that, and you married her knowing that. But now that y'all are not together, and she's still remaining true to herself, going back to, doing her, now you're surprised. I don't think he actually cares that she's moved on. I think he cares that don't nobody want him no more. Don't nobody want him no more. I think it's similar to, like, DaBaby. Like, after DaBaby started coming for Megan Thee Stallion, then he got on live, with his back and forth with Danny Lee, whatever her name is. People were like, okay, you're actually disgusting. Like, you have a large, like, woman fan base. And for you to be on the internet being that disgusting towards women, we don't want to support you anymore. And I think Offset is finding out, like, he thought he was the prize. And now Cardi B is moving on just fine, doing her, leveling up. I mean, Stephon Diggs is an upgrade, child. And I think that now he's realizing that don't nobody want me. He's not even cute anymore. Like, I don't know, like, his face done got big, swollen, something about being disrespectful to women just makes you ugly. And I don't think he has the funds to afford the type of woman that he wants. I think he's more so hating because he can't, like, he's not, she's up, they're not on the same wavelength. Like, if he had a girl, like, right now, a girl that was, like, super bad, that wasn't trying to just sleep with him for some money, that wasn't charging him, he wouldn't even care. But he's mad because he has no comparison.
I usually mind my business, y'all, but they say Offset is going broke without Cardi B. Lord have mercy. He did all that cheating and taking her for granted just to end up needing her. They said his mama, family, baby mamas, they all crashing out because Cardi had everything in order and paid for. He ain't have to worry about shit. But then they going to be outside fucking with the hus. You know what I'm saying? Now this nigga done lost out on a big bag, his family, his 3 youngest kids, you feel me? Like, he crashing out on the internet every other day, jealous as hell. Cardi over here dating NFL players, like, nigga, I ain't even worried about you. He having for real, I don't gotta take care of him. The fuck? And the nigga probably ain't even in competition with her. She said Offset was in competition with her, jealous of her ass. You know what I'm saying? That's why he had to break her down with cheating, because he ain't feel good enough for her. But hey, that shit crazy, bro. It's crazy how them tables turn, boy. Said she done cut off all the funds pending their divorce. She done with that nigga for real this time. She is not playing. He using her name right now for clout so he could sell that album. Yeah, he need the views. That's why he keep going off on Twitter about Cardi, bro. You ain't fooling nobody, my nigga. We know you need the promo. We know you need her name to you know what I'm saying? Because look, your fan base ain't got shit on her fan base, bro. And it just is what it is. Like, Cardi stands, bro, they help uphold Offset these past few years. Migos ain't been a thing in years, you know what I'm saying? So really, all his clout, recent clout, is from Cardi B, to be honest. And now that he dogged her ass, he did her wrong, they getting a divorce, nigga, you finna lose a whole fan base of people. The album ain't getting bought, bro. I'm telling you right now. But yeah, y'all, I'm finna go back to mind my business. I don't even know why they stop telling me about these people business, man. I just be minding my.
So you mean to tell me that Cardi B was spotted spending Valentine's Day with Stephon Diggs? That's how you level up, okay? I'm happy for Cardi B. That's how you do it. Truthfully, it's like a bittersweet thing to see, because if we're being honest, Cardi B and Offset, nobody belongs together more than those two, but it is possible that you can be in a relationship with somebody who's in competition with you. And truthfully, if we're looking at their situation, it was always like Cardi B and Offset were in, more like Offset was in competition with Cardi B. Like, he would do everything to try to embarrass her publicly, to bring her down in a quote-unquote sense of humbling her, to make her crash out and act out of character. And now that Cardi B was out with Stephon Diggs on Valentine's Day, we don't know if it's a relationship or not. But what I will say is he really has no reason to try to publicly humble her and bring her down and humiliate her, because they're not in the same playing field. If anything, she elevates him and he elevates her. That's what you want. You guys, this is what I'm talking about when I say equally yoked relationships. But again, I really do wish that Offset could have got it together and him and Cardi B could have worked it out because their personalities just go perfectly together. But that's how you level up, girl. I see you.
Cardi B, and if you ever see this video, I just wanted you to know how proud I am of you and how proud we are out here of you. That you finally gave it to Offset and now he can't breathe. Like, really, I'm so happy that you finally moved on. And people are like, oh, she's with Stefan Diggs. You know, he's a little player. Bruh, she got with somebody that's still somewhat on her level. He is a gorgeous man, and they look cute as shit together. I'm all for it. Offset did nothing but cheat on Cardi B, humiliate her, embarrass her, hurt her, and he was her worst enemy, 7 years that they were together? When all she did was give him 3 beautiful babies and just try to give him something that he clearly is not ready for. So all these people talking about that Offset, the fact that Cardi B's with Stefan Diggs is crazy. I'm happy as shit for her, and everybody should be too. She finally moved on. She finally let go. Offset talking about, that she cheated on him while she was pregnant. He knows damn well that woman did not any of that, but you did. But you cheated on her while she was pregnant. You see, a woman is never going to forget how a man made her feel while she was carrying his baby and how he treated her after she had the baby. And she said it, all she ever wanted was him to give her some love while she was pregnant, some attention. He was too busy cheating. Offset is such a lustful guy. He's one of those guys that he will meet any random woman and he will sleep with her just because he can't control his little tingling. There's videos of him in the casino with different women. It just doesn't matter where he went. If there was a female there, Offset was on it. And your wife was Cardi motherfucking B. She is gorgeous. And some people be like, oh God, Cardi's ghetto. I'm from the Bronx, New York. Cardi's Cardi. And that's why people love her. And that's how it's like, nobody's perfect, but I can't seem to understand how you could have a woman of that caliber and still cheat on her. That just goes to show you, ladies, that it doesn't matter who you are. If a man wants to cheat on you, a man is going to cheat on you. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the lick back. And we're talking about how happy she looks and how gorgeous she is. And period, poo. Athletes are where it's at, not these rappers that talk about, they actually live their lifestyle, which is disgusting. But I'm so happy for Cardi B. She's finally outside, and people need to stop with the whole, people are now hating on the relationship, and Offset is over there crashing into a wall, and as Dominicans say, que se traye. I hope he bangs his head wide open and he just loses it because of all those years that you destroyed that woman, all those years that you did all of that to that woman. You can't take the fact that you see that woman happy with somewhere else. And Cardi, rub it in his face. I want to see you everywhere with Stefan or whoever makes you happy, right in his face, and I want him to hurt. And people be like, oh, why you're so invested in celebrity life? Because this is real shit. We're seeing a woman that gave everything to a man and he didn't take it for what it was. And now that woman is trying to live her life and be happy again, that man is crashing out, throwing dirt on that woman's name and losing his mind. This is real life and this is how these men move. Stay woke.
Men will embarrass you. Like a man will embarrass you. Like loving him out loud, there's a thing, especially when he doesn't care for you, there's a thing that calls him to embarrass you, to literally humble you. If you're doing better than him, he's gonna do something that makes you feel that he's better than you. Literally. You're literally just going to feel it. You're going to be punished for loving him. I feel like from the moment he impregnated her the first time, I was like, girl, you should have never been pregnant. Literally, this man was trying to sabotage her career. Unfortunately for him, she blossomed even more. Like, she came back with a bang. You see, even when she will mention the album, like, pull out an album, she will. Oh, she will. And I'm sure it's gonna be a fire album. Literally. Like, men are setbacks. Like, men are literal setbacks. I don't have time to stroke their egos, eh? I have nothing to gain from men. Nothing at all. Like, if you're really chasing after men, you just know exactly what you're after. Pathetic setbacks. And obviously, I'm not talking about all men. Okay, please.
Guys, you know what? I've been all right all 2025. But this morning, motherfuckers decided to disturb my peace. So since people want to disturb my peace, I'm going to disturb everybody's fucking peace myself. I cannot wait to put my album out because I'm going to violate I really didn't want to put my business out, but I'm going to put my business out in this fucking album. I just you know what? Me, I told myself, right, that I'm going to let the Lord handle people and I'm not going to handle people because I could really ruin people's whole entire fucking life today, tomorrow, every single day. My mouth could literally ruin people's lives. But you know what? I just know that God will handle them. They're just not handling these people as fast as I want them to. By the way, do you guys know that my kids didn't receive no Christmas gifts from somebody in particular? Motherfuckers want to make it seem on social media like I was keeping my kids away from them. Like to make movies on social media, but purposely fly to New York to buy their kids gift. And guess how many gifts did they buy my kids? Zero. Zero. And then motherfuckers want to do shit to, you know what I noticed? Every single time that a motherfucker did something publicly to embarrass me, I noticed that they did that on purpose. Because a motherfucker thought that he was gonna ruin my year and have me fucked up like they had me fucked up last year. But I'm so strong. I'm so fucking strong and it doesn't affect me anymore that even after you try to ruin me by being spiteful towards me and my kids, I still got my ass up and went to fucking work. Your fucking little games that you do for spite, that shit doesn't bother me no more, bitch ass nigga. What hurts me though is when motherfuckers trying to be spiteful towards my kids. That should really be fucking pissing me the fuck off. And then you know what else be pissing me off? You know what else really hurt? Really, really hurt me, y'all. And I really want to let y'all women. When a motherfucker, you do so much for a motherfucker. Lift them up when they're down. Lift them up when everybody turns their back on them. Pray for them before you pray for yourself. And then a motherfucker come bother your peace to tell you that you wasn't enough because you never listened. Oh, I wasn't enough because I never listened. Hmm. I wonder if everybody that ever turned their back on you and shitted on you were enough for you, but because they didn't listen, it wasn't enough. What a comedy. But you know what? God is so fucking big. God is so fucking I just know. And I didn't even wanted to do this. I didn't even wanted to do this, but I don't like that when I'm at peace, motherfuckers want to call me private over and 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 then do little shit behind the scene to piss me off. And then to piss me off and then play in my face and then play in my kid's face. You want to talk about, oh, you don't you haven't accepted the divorce because you're not gonna agree on my terms because you just want to see the kids. You want to see the kids. You just call your daughter for the first time this year, yesterday, your newborn. You love your kids so much and you ain't bought them shit for Christmas. But you came to New York to buy your other kids gifts. But you ain't bought my kids shit on purpose to spite me. Mind you, we was cool. We wasn't fucking, but we was cool. Stop fucking playing with me. I ain't listen. I ain't listen after you and your mama robbed me. Yeah, you and your mom robbed me cold. Wipe my nose. So you stop fucking playing with me. Ask a mother. What's today's date? Today's the 14th. Ask motherfuckers where the Christmas gifts at. Where the Christmas kids at? Where the Christmas gifts at? And you know what? I already know why a motherfucker. I already know. I didn't want her to do this because this is what a motherfucker want. A motherfucker want me to go on social media to crash out so I could look crazy, so that they could look like they don't bother. That was always their plan. That's why I've been quiet. But you're gonna stop fucking playing with me, and you're gonna sign these fucking divorce papers, bitch ass nigga. And stop using my kids for an excuse. You're not gonna keep using my kids for an excuse.
Cardi B and the Offset situation shows me once you leave a man, you never go back to him. Once you break up with a man, you see me, I don't double back ever. Because why? Most men already believe that you will never leave them. This is why a lot of women are being treated the way that they are in our society, because women have shown men that they won't leave. And when you show a man that you will never leave him, oh my goodness, Shege Pro Max is on this way to you. As in first class delivery, DPD. You guys don't understand that a man should never ever believe that a woman will never leave. Offset is crashing out because he has had the shock of his life. Man is crashing out because he is so shocked that Cardi B has the audacity to date Stefflon. He never in his life thought that Cardi B would move on and date another person. And this is how a lot of men think about you. This is how the men in your life are thinking about you, because you keep showing them that you'll go back. Cardi B divorced this man like 6 times. Girl, you should have left the first time. I always say, if a man shows you who he is, believe him. It's literally him. He's telling you who he is. He has the best reference on himself. If he's telling you he ain't, then he ain't. Let that man go. Guys, I always say it, don't double back to your exes ever. Once the situation is done, I'm sorry, take it like a champ and move the hell on. These men already think you won't leave, so you actually not leaving is just giving them more vim to do more bad stuff, to do worse things to you, to ruin your life. Once you leave, babe, just don't look back.